Get to that breaking news coming from Columbia University. Student protesters storming Hamilton Hall. This happened just after midnight, barricading themselves inside using tables, chairs, even in one case, a vending machine.
We have live team coverage now from the Morningside Heights campus. We begin with Today in New York's Gabi Acevedo. Gabi.
Good morning, Darlene, to you, to Michael, and to our viewers. Columbia University sent out a communication to the community just an hour ago saying that a group of protesters occupied an office building and that anyone who can avoid coming to campus should do so given the situation. We know that just after midnight, pro-Palestinian supporters overwhelmed campus security and were able to overtake Hamilton Hall. Students who stormed the building smashed glass doors and windows, as Michael just mentioned, and then blocked entrances, barricading themselves inside, setting up fences while zip-tying doors shut. Hamilton Hall serves as the school's undergraduate administrative offices and was also the site of an occupation back in 1968 during the anti-Vietnam War protests. Members of the Columbia University Apartheid Divest organization say they will continue to occupy the building until school administrators concede to their three main demands: to divest funds from Israeli-linked companies, also for financial transparency, and for the school to provide amnesty for students who were suspended or arrested for joining the protests. It appears also that students have expanded the Gaza Solidarity encampment on the South Lawn and now occupying even more ground. An overview shows students marching around, circling the encampment as a method of support to protect the tents. Keep in mind that a 2 p.m. deadline yesterday came and went as negotiations broke down between the school and student protesting. Columbia University announcing that suspensions had begun for anyone who refused to leave the Gaza Solidarity encampment.
I saw a student get physically assaulted, and people called the NYPD, people called public safety. There's no response. It's utter silence.
I haven't seen the NYPD anywhere. I know they're not usually allowed to come on campus, but if there's an active crime, which there was going on, they were supposed to come. But yeah, just complete lack of administration, complete lack of public safety in NYPD.
And you're looking at live pictures of the outside of Hamilton Hall, the facade of the building, where students protesting have placed a banner which reads "Free Palestine." This is, again, live pictures from Hamilton Hall. And the situation on the ground continues with a visible NYPD presence outside of the gates of Columbia University. So, of course, there is tension in the air as to what happens next. But at this point, there is no confirmation of any arrest or NYPD involvement inside campus. Reporting live from Morningside Heights, Gabi Acevedo, Today in New York.
Gabi, thank you very much. Well, this is all happening at Columbia on the same day House Speaker Mike Johnson plans to announce a strict federal response to the nationwide campus demonstrations. Today in New York's Tracy Strahan continues our team coverage. Tracy.
Well, Darlene, as all of this is happening here at Columbia this morning, we have heard a range of reactions from students. We're also later today going to be hearing from House Speaker Mike Johnson about the latest anti-Semitic incidents on college campuses nationwide. And it comes as Columbia is facing a lawsuit themselves. Let's show you some video now, because this lawsuit was brought by a second-year student at Columbia University. That Jewish student is accusing the school of not doing anything to curb behavior that's allegedly threatening or intimidating Jewish students on the campus. Now, those court papers say the plaintiff is bringing this suit to hold Columbia accountable for failing to provide what they say is a safe educational environment for students, accusing the school of segregation against Jewish students. The suit seeking $5 million, as the plaintiff said she became more uncomfortable on the campus as the pro-Palestinian encampments were erected just a couple of weeks ago. Now, the Speaker of the House, who was here just last week, is slated to announce a crackdown on campus anti-Semitism nationwide later this afternoon. This morning, however, students said this.
I think a lot of students were upset. I know personally I've seen many students that were there and protesting. While the Speaker of the House said that, I think the Speaker of the House doesn't understand the difference between Columbia students saying anti-Zionism, and then I think they're conflating it with anti-Semitism, which is, in my opinion, wrong. I think that there's a lot of outsiders trying to talk about what's happening on this campus, and the truth is they don't really know what's going on.
We will hear from House Speaker Mike Johnson later this afternoon about his crackdown on anti-Semitic incidents nationwide. He was just here last week at Columbia University, and at many points his reactions and comments were drowned out by student protesters who were booing him on both sides. We're live at Columbia this morning. Tracy Strahan, Today in New York. Darlene, we'll send it back to you.
Tracy, thank you. And we will continue to bring you all the breaking developments as they happen. You can also get updates anytime on NBCNewYork.com and the News 4 New York app.
It's 6:37.